Welcome, everybody, to a very, very special episode of Windmill Slam because I am joined by Alex from Seems Good Magic.
Hello, how's it going?
So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a classic, which we've done a couple of times on our channel, a classic true Windmill Slam draft. So when the pack opens, I'm going to yell 3, 2, 1, and Alex has to make a pick and double click on it and never look back.
All right, I'm a little
No
intimidated.
discussion,
Little intimidated
no decisions. Here. Just 3, 2, 1, move. Go, 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 go. If you want, you can reserve it and we can talk about the pack. But generally speaking...
Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you're saying. I have to commit to the pick, but we can still talk it through after I've made the decision.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be a lot of us staring at blank screens. So
okay, I think I'm more on board with that, so I can see what mistakes I
missed. Yeah.
What if I miss on like a foil rare that's worth like 50 tickets?
It's your problem.
Oh no.
Don't miss on the foil Nissa. All right, here we go.
All right.
Once I see cards, we're starting. 3, 2. All right, well.
I think I win on this one.
Oh, a lot of good white cards in this pack, though. Holy crap.
All right. Well, I committed, so let's take that Kithian. But you're right.
You're going to be fighting for it in pack 2. There's literally, I would say, 5.5 first pickable white cards in this pack.
Yeah, no kidding. There's like no other color people even want to play. Maybe red from Boggart
Brute, yeah.
All right.
So someone's going to be taking either a Blessed Spirits Patron or Token Freeblade, I think.
So I think I almost get the advantage on you because it takes a couple seconds for my
You get a little bit of lag, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, in that case, we'll just do 2, 1.
Okay. All right. I'm making the pick now.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think it's pretty clear. So tense, so tense. It gets much easier once you've decided on colors and once you have less cards in the pack. But the other guy I do this with is colorblind, so that's always fun.
Let's see if I actually get to end up in white. I guess we'll find out.
You'll reflexively pick white cards.
I'm sure I will.
Kithian, that's a nice, easy first pick, though.
Yeah,
definitely. One of the stronger cards in the set. I mean,
all right, it's
2,
on.
1. Pick something. Pick something. Okay. That's all right. That's probably correct. I can see taking the Javelin, maybe.
Oh, geez. Let me see what else is in here. Well, I actually like Evolutionary Leap, but I'm still fine with Cleric on this one.
People always say that, you in pack 1 there, it was a very white-heavy pack and you picked a white card. That's probably just okay for you. Because you're taking 2 packs in this direction. You're making everyone's deck to your left weaker. It's probably not that bad.
All right, let's take the Cleric.
You gotta be faster, buddy. You gotta get in on it.
It might have been. I don't know. I don't regret the pick too much. I actually like Cleric a lot anyway. So
that would have been a fine pick. That's a good follow-up to Kithian. That's a great curve right there. Turn 1 Kithian, turn 2 Cleric. Kithian, you just want the deck. Ironically, Kithian would be perfect in the deck that we just drafted on your channel.
Yeah.
Moments ago.
The one that you were, the card you were begging for when we were in pack 3.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Is he worth anything? He's probably worth a couple tickets, right?
He's worth a few tickets, yeah. Nothing too crazy. He's no Nissa.
No, that's true. Oh, I wasn't looking. 2, 1. Okay. All right. Okay. You could take the Brute either. That's both defensible.
Yeah, actually, almost wish I had taken Brute now. I was thinking Caves, too, is like open me up for a black open or just get some fixing for black and not commit to a second color.
I don't love splashing in the set, though. I don't like it at all.
But whatever. I'll take the Force Mage. I'm okay with that. All right, making the pick.
Here we go.
We're going to make another green-white deck? Maybe it's just...
I mean, it's probably one of the best. It's probably the second best archetype in the set.
Oh, yeah? What's your favorite archetype?
Red-white.
Yeah, red-white's been pretty good for me, too. I'll just keep you distracted so you forget to count down.
That's true. I'm trying to look up Kithian. Kithian's worth 4 tickets.
Oh, okay.
It's not nothing.
No, it's good enough for me.
I'm trying to think if I can put your face on a windmill for the thumbnail.
I can. I'll send you some pics. Uh-oh,
3,
here we go.
2, 1. Oh, that was close. I saw you going for that Gorger, buddy.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Even Grasp would have been okay there. And now we've got like a 4th pick Lightning Javelin. Not that that necessarily means anything, but...
No, this is fine.
Yeah.
Our fans always say that they get served ads for windmills on our videos, like actual decorative windmills for your house, which I always think is hilarious. I wonder if he get a sponsorship from like a company that makes that.
Hey, if you can do it, let me know.
You'll solve windmills. You don't give a shit. That's fine.
Yeah, definitely.
3, 2, 1. Oh, there's no cards. Okay, there we go. That's probably fine. Yeah, I think I might have taken the wolf.
Tactician's okay here, I guess.
Staying white's pretty okay.
Yeah, it keeps me from necessarily committing to green, because I still might go a different color here. Yeah, you can do the 2-1 if you want, since I do think lag is a little bit of a thing here.
I think that it's not so much lag. What it is it's the sideboard doesn't like render the change in images enough. So like by the time the cards have like appeared for me, you've already picked one. So what I'm gonna do is 2, 1. Ah, that's pretty clear.
I'm trying to stay fair. I mean, I can probably count down too if you want.
Yeah, I'll make a lot more sense.
I promise you that I am making the decisions.
Well, you seem to be making them pretty quick. What do you think of this advanced 2, 1? Okay, yeah, you love Elvish Visionary. I would have taken the Vial there.
Oh, I love my Elvish Visionary.
Vial's just better, I think. Unless you get some Dwayne and deletes, I guess. How do you like this radical approach to speed drafting?
So far, so good. I don't mind.
It's actually not bad, yeah.
The deck's turning out all right.
If we'd had more time to prepare, I would have done the drinking game with you. It's pretty brutal, though. Ushin didn't really make it to round 3. Okay. 2, 1. Oh, yeah, it's easy. It's an easy one. Disperse wouldn't have been bad either, but again, no reason to go into blue. Okay, excellent. White certainly seems open in this direction.
Yeah. I've been
This
really
is the same deck
surprised.
just made on your channel.
I've been really surprised. White's been kind of more open in the last like 15 or 20 drafts I've done.
Draft
more
is
than it was in the
self-correcting that way.
first.
People think the color is really good.
Yeah.
They're going to be 2, 1. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. When we first did this, the first card I picked was the Minotaur. 2, 1 was the Minotaur that makes other Minotaurs cheaper back in Theros. What was that? 2, 1. The 2/3 guy. Yeah, you can just have these last few. It's fine. Okay, pro tip: you want to hover your hand over the rare slot.
Yeah. Good thinking.
You
Actually,
gotta
I
get
need
ready.
all the space I can get here. All right. Sure hope I don't miss on a foil rare. I gotta focus.
It'll be next to it. Oh, 2, 1. You gotta pick something. Oh.
Oh man,
Nice.
I missed my
Might-
Jiraga invocation
And
too.
Might of the Masses as well.
That would have been all right. First mistaken pick. I'll take
First, like, genuine mistaken pick, yeah. All right. It's gonna bite you. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. That's defensible. I think I would like Mighty Leap better.
it. Yeah. Or I actually might have liked Empath, but Angel's Tomb actually the one time I played it played pretty decent for me.
It's all right. All right, Pack 2 is kicking your ass so far.
Yeah. All right, I gotta focus. Let's look for that Topin Freeblade.
The common. You don't know where it's going to be in the run, though.
I want that Jiraga invocation.
Yeah, it's
Man.
not coming back, so... We didn't need it in the draft we did. Spoiler alert on your channel.
Well, who knows? Maybe this Oromancer comes up huge for me with this Grasp of the
Grasp,
Pyromancer.
yeah, you know, get a suppression
My
bombs.
first pick Oromancer.
2, 1. Oh, you missed another one!
No! Oh. All right. Well,
I
at
think
least
I like
I'm trying
treading
this
this better.
is playable, but man,
I think it's better the invocation, to be honest.
no, I disagree.
2, 1. Oh, nice, nice.
Leaf Gilder I'll take. I think at this point we'll go ahead and commit to the...
White green.
Yeah,
This is a pretty good deck so far.
yeah.
Maybe cut that murder investigation.
Minus the Oromancer. Yeah, and Murder Investigation. I don't know, Murder Investigation and Oromancer. Look at that synergy. 2 bad cards.
2, 1. Hup. Ooh, Might of the Masses, though.
Yeah, it's true. I actually like Empath quite a bit, though.
Yeah. Nomba with the Angel's Tomb. Although you're halfway through pack 2 and you already have 10 creatures, so it's going to be a creature-heavy deck. So that's pretty good for the Empath. 2, 1. Nice. I would have been suckered into that Zendikar's Royal if I were you.
Have you played that? I haven't really played it
No,
much.
haven't seen anyone cast it either.
I've actually had it take over a game against me before. It can be good.
Hmm.
It's cool with like evolving wilds.
Or this is Pilgrimage. 2-1. You've got a keen eye for the Elvish Visionary.
Yeah, I can go lightning speed on visionaries, but not lightning speed on dragon vocations.
Nah. I think it's maybe because it's uncommon, so the image is a little less ingrained in your brain.
Yeah, maybe.
Think we'll maybe get Kithian's Irregulars to go along with them.
God, invocation would be so nasty in this deck too with double visionary.
Just because they're guys.
Yeah, just because cheap bodies.
2-1. Ooh, don't like the Rogue's Passage after it served you so well.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, I'll settle for an empath, I guess.
Oh, also, following stipulation, you have 15 seconds to build the deck. No, I'm kidding.
God, that would be terrible. Don't tell me that. 15 seconds.
I could probably build a seal pool in under a minute, I think.
I probably could build this deck in 15 seconds if I have it all ready by the time.
That's true, yeah. How fast do you think you could build a seal pool on Magic Online? 2-1. Ooh, a close one.
I almost picked an ascetic over a Might of the Masses there. That would have been a disaster.
That was a late Might of the Masses as well. 2-1. Okay, I think 3 is too many. I think we gotta call it a day.
I've got all the 4-mana 2/2s a boy could ask for.
Ah, gross. Gross. That's not a bad card. But I don't think you want 3 of them. I think you want some 3-drops here, man. I think you want some Citadel Castellans.
Yeah, this deck needs a little bit of beefy rare, I think.
You got a Kithian. It's not really beefy. You need a... oh, boy.
These mites are going to be real premium in here.
You got some... You need Kithian's Irregulars. Ooh, a Gorger's nice, too. I'm going to stop counting. I'm going to trust you to do it quick enough, because I'm sure it's an audio nightmare for the listeners. I've literally never cast that card.
Never played the Battle Priest?
No.
I think I have before. It's not
His
amazing.
art looks like he's falling out of the sky.
I think in my first couple drafts, I thought it was insane. All right, I got to focus here. Ooh.
Huh?
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yep. Wild Instincts, though.
If I could go back, I would take the Instincts, but
Yeah, that's fair
Flare
enough.
was the first.
You lingered too long on the Airboss's Titan. Up, up, up. Oh,
man.
the Dwynen's Elite. You have 5 elves. 6 elves. You have a Force Mage. Man, oh man.
That sucks. Well,
And you...
Rune Servitor is playable, but not the card I want. All right, I'm gonna fix my deck while I've got this reserved because I don't want to play Oromancer. And I guess everything else. Well, I don't want to play Battle Priest either.
You don't want to play 3 empaths.
I might. You never know. But yes, if I could go back, I would take the Elite, especially since I've got Might of the Masses. That sucks. All right. Rune Servitor. Oh, Dwynen!
Oh, yes!
That made this deck way better. All right. Well, that was
Another
an easy one.
4-drop elf. Pass over. Up, 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 up. Yeah, nice. Elf, good. I'm just going to make noises now instead of counting.
Yeah, don't count down. Just make rapid noises.
That Elite would have been so good in this deck.
God, it would have been. And the Draga Invocation honestly would have been bonkers here too.
That being said, though, this deck is not bad.
No, it's turning out pretty good, but this would be better as a Dwynen's Elite, and the sideboarded Oromancer would definitely be a better Draga Invocation.
Mm-hmm. I think with 24 cards here, you got to cut one of those empaths, man. I don't care if Dwynen makes them 3/3s.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think Angel's Tomb actually makes this deck, though.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. I'd take Titanic Growth, but... Hey, wait, is Days Undoing worth anything? I don't think it is.
I'm almost certain it's not.
Yeah, it was at first, but...
Especially not online.
I mean, I'm not unhappy with Flare, especially since I'm pretty removal light. But I definitely would take Titanic Growth over it at this point. Actually, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe Flare is actually...
Give you an over or under on 3 tickets. Do you think Days Undoing is over or under 3 tickets? What do you think?
It's probably around 3 tickets.
Do you think over or under, though? You got to decide.
Under at this point.
2.3, you're right.
Okay.
In paper, though, it's $6.
Which is odd. The fact that you have to lose your turn really makes the refill the hand thing not as good. Because your opponent gets to use 7 cards before you do, right?
Hmm. I got a Leaf Gilder, too. So many elves. This deck's actually really cool.
I wish I had that Dwynen's Elite. Oh, boy, do I. Could have had double elf. Ooh. All right.
Hello, buddy.
I think I'd actually. Well, I was gonna say take the Force Mage over the Leaf Gilder, but I mean at
I
least
don't
they're
know.
both
That's probably
elves.
pretty okay. Casting Dwayne on turn 3 is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
All this stuff makes me like the empaths more. The 2 Leaf Guilders means you can cast 1 on turn 3.
I almost wish I wasn't playing white at this point. It just seems like white completely dried up, but whatever.
You could cut it. You
Go
could cut the
mono green.
Tactician in one of those flares.
I think at this point I'm pretty committed to white.
I think you might want the empath more than the Tactician, partially because he's double white and partially because the empath is an elf.
I'm already gonna have to make double white work if I want to make these flares work, and I do kind of want to make the flares work just because
We have zero other removal.
I don't have any removal. I've got combat tricks, but
3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Your fourth Might of the Masses is probably too many.
I mean I got the on-color card that finds grasp, I guess, but is that honestly the only aura I have?
It is. I don't think you're playing.
I guess. I mean, I might actually end up playing it. We'll see.
You gonna play all 3 of those Might of the Masses? I think so. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, hello.
That actually worked out nice.
Now you're cooking. Who's on the art for Wild Instincts? I know the other one's the Coldblade.
Oh, you're
3,
just trying
2...
to distract me, aren't you? I see.
That might be okay. You got a
Yeah,
lot of
I
elves.
might actually. This might sadly be a messenger deck. All right. Ooh,
3, 2, 1. Oh, hello.
Disciple's pretty good too.
Dude, we're 30 playables.
I'm actually closer to mono green than I thought I would end up. But I still think white. There's enough value in white here where I want to play it.
Is there?
Might
I
be.
think you might be worth it to try go mono green because mono green lets you run 16 lands.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so corruptive, making you run 16
I
lands.
actually don't think I have enough though for mono green. I'm close, but
One,
the
two,
funny thing
three,
is you can actually run an Angel's Tomb in a mono green.
You
deck.
only need to cut 9, which means you only need to put in cutting. You probably don't have enough really.
Yeah, I guess
But-
at this point you don't really need to count down. I can't imagine finding playables.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 10, 11 white spells. That'll put you down to 20. You could put another empath in. It's only 21 still.
All right, we're playing white then for sure. And I think I am gonna accommodate the Celestial Flares, but I think you're right about I think the Tactician's gonna get the boot.
I think the flares should get the boot, honestly. And I mean, Kithian's not really very good if you're not casting him early.
I think, but the thing is, I'm not green heavy. Like I can.
That's true. You've almost no double green except for Dwynen. So
I think, and I have Leaf Guilders to fix
Yeah.
for me too. All right, let's take a look at our non-creatures here.
I
I think
we're
Angel's Tomb is in a 20 creature deck currently. I mean, I'm gonna cut some of these creatures, but I think Angel's Tomb actually is good in here.
pretty good. Yeah. Do you want the Sylvan Messenger?
How many elves do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. If I was
you
ever
cut
going
the
to play
Emperor
Sylvan
Tactician and
Messenger,
put
it
an
might be the 9 elf deck. 10 including the Messenger.
If you take out the Amp Tactician and put in the other empath, which I don't think is a bad idea, you have 11 elves.
This, I might try out Messenger for once.
How many cards does it look at?
Top 4, I think? Yeah. There's a decent chance. And
Wait,
with
two-
triple empath, I've got all sorts of card advantage going on in this deck, which is pretty good.
I don't think we need the Runed Servitor.
I might even cut Wolf instead of Servitor.
That's fair. I don't think we need the Heart Beast.
Heartbeast finds Grasp, but
That's it,
I
though?
might... Do I cut Grasp too? If I'm not cutting Grasp, I kind of like Heart of Beast, but maybe Heart of Beast is unexciting in here. You might
It's
be
a
right.
2/5, and I mean, if you've already drawn your Grasp, you really want more than one target, I think.
I guess that's true. We can probably cut that.
I think we have to cut one of the Flares.
But I love them so much. I
I
think
don't think
because
we
we
need
have all
the-
these creatures, I'm still wanting these flares.
I don't think we need the Titanic Growth. I think Might of the Masses are just better.
Yep, I can agree with that.
I think the Flares have to go, man. We've got 4 more cuts to make.
And I've only got 3 minutes. Clerics are actually kind of unexciting, but
You can cut a Cleric, but I don't love it.
I don't love any of the cuts now. I gotta make 4 cuts. If I'm playing, what if I cut Vastwood Gorger and we go 16 lands?
That's easier. Yeah, it's okay. Now you really need the combat tricks to actually win the game, though. So I still don't think you need the flare. The flare is just so difficult to
All
cast.
right, let's do a compromise. I'll cut one flare and one cleric. Or actually, maybe this is where we cut the servitor, actually, because clerics can actually gain you life.
Two of them, yeah. Clerics are harder to cast, although I suppose you only get
Slightly, but we're still going to err towards white, I think, despite not having much white.
9-6 or 9-7. 7 white enough? It certainly is, I think.
9-7. Yeah, you might be right, actually. All right.
You only ever really need one green, and your leaf guilders make your second green for Dwining as well.
But I think just because I'm running so much green, and there might be turns where I want to cast a couple wild or Mighty the Masses or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 9-7. Our curve looks, I mean, top out at 4, and it's
Pretty hard at 4, though.
all sorts of card advantage at 4 as well. A lot of
and the
combat
leaf guilders get you straight to 4 as well.
All right, well, I think this is the deck.
I think we're good to go. I like it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Removal light, but we do have Wild Instincts, Celestial Flare, Grasp gets us by guys, and all the combat tricks you could ask for. So, all right, running it like this. I guess we'll go to round 1.
Let's do it.
Round 1.
Fight.
And
one
lander.
No
I think
dice.
I think we mull this one. Let's
We gotta ship that bad boy back. Oh.
I think we keep this one.
We have to draw lands and spells, though.
Yeah, that's tough, I guess. Well, I don't know if I love going to 5 when I've at least got a draw plus 2 land plays.
The thing is, you either have to get lucky with your 5 or get lucky with the draws you make here.
I could find a Kythian, 2 clerics, or a green source and make this hand okay, but you're right. I mean, I don't know, man. The mull to 5 makes me uncomfortable, but keeping this is not. This is a pretty mediocre keep.
I think I keep it, but I'm not sure if it's correct.
Yeah, I don't love it. I think we do keep, though.
I wish Magic Online had the new mulligan rule. What do we got? Oh.
4 drops for days.
Yeah. Hopefully our opponent's not aggressive.
Well, if we rip a green mana, then we're only another land away from making plays. Well, he doesn't have a 2-drop. That's good. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. We're really running hard into that 4-drop slot, huh?
Hit the 4-drop clump.
Mm.
Oh my god, he missed his land drop?
Unless he's being a jerk and playing in the second main.
Wow.
No, okay.
Right, here we go. Green mana. Ah, there it is. All right, so now we're only 1 land from making plays. Nice. What do we open with? I think we actually open with Disciple. Because I want to get that Renown.
You don't want to get the Empath? Oh, so you don't really want to draw creatures, do we?
Although, I mean, I think Disciple's the best threat to open up with. Oh my god, I can't believe our opponent is discarding.
Move to discard.
The funny thing is we still need to... Oh no. God. That is awkward. Well, so the funny thing is, when we find a 4th land, I think our hand is going to be 7 cards for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm. Everything at least replaces itself.
Yeah.
So we just... this is before we started recording, but we did message our opponent and agree to just start the game on turn 5.
Yeah.
So...
I'm glad he obliged us.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a disaster.
Let's see here. There we go. All right.
All right.
Let's. Yeah, I still think we Disciple.
Mm-hmm. This way, if we draw a Leaf Gilder, we can put the Grasp on it.
So now do we play one of our 3 Impats first, or the Messenger?
Well, the Messenger is getting a lot worse because we've drawn the 3 Empaths.
Yeah, I might have to discard off Messenger. But Messenger is a better chance of finding Dwinen.
Which we can't cast.
Yeah, good point.
What I'm saying is Messenger's odds have gotten a lot worse because we have 3 other elves in our hand.
Yeah, good point. There's what? We've only got like 7 that we can find now.
Yeah, Leaf Guild is what we want off the top because that lets us put a Hieromancer on the Disciple.
Let's see what we got here. Knight of the White Orchid. All right.
We do control more lands than he does. That's really relevant.
I kind of really want to rip a land now so I can go Empath, leave up Mist to block Knight. But I definitely want to attack with Pharika's Disciple here. Oh my god, Glory Chaser too? Well, now I kind of have to leave back Disciple.
Do you?
I don't have to, but I might want to. Yeah, I think I want to, because I want to be able to block Knight and block Glory Chaser.
So play the Empath then. Because I want the Scry more than the digging for creatures, I think, don't we?
Yeah. I think we might even get a land and a creature if we're lucky. Well...
We want the Leaf Gilder. We don't want the Visionary, I don't think.
But the Visionary digs for lands better.
But the Leaf Gilder is a land.
True. Well, let's bottom Visionary, top Gilder, and that way
yeah.
we have that and we still have a chance to draw a land next turn. So
We would have had both of them with the Messenger.
All right, we got to stay back. But his attacks, if he has no combat tricks, his attacks don't look great.
He's in white red. Why is he going to have combat tricks for? This is a weird game.
Definitely.
This is really weird.
We had all the opportunities we could ask for to. I mean, we would have gotten crushed by any sort of aggressive play by our opponent early
Yeah, if
on.
you went turn 1 Darkness or turn 2 Knight of the White.
I mean, we're still. I still feel like we've got a distinct disadvantage here, just because he's got a huge board already. But we could bring this back. It's possible.
Can't really double block the Boggart Brute in case he's got Shrouding Mist.
Trying to think what my play next turn is.
I mean, hope.
If I don't get a land, am I just going Leaf Gilder, leave up, and Shrouding Mist?
I think you have to play the Leaf Gilder even if you get a land. Almost no matter what you play that Leaf Gilder, I think. Uh-oh. This is spooky. What's all this? That's pretty bad.
Well, thankfully, he doesn't have anything with +1 counters. And his best attack is Boggart Brute? Yeah, at least he didn't attack.
He should have not. He should have attacked. I think he should have attacked with that before playing the Patron. I don't think we would have blocked that Brute.
Alright, another Visionary. So, I guess we do...
You can risk it with the Visionary. Try hit a Forest.
Might be a little too greedy. This is just going to race us down so fast. I guess we go Leaf Gilder.
Say go.
It's not great.
You could risk it. It's what? We have how many forests do we have? 9? 9, 7. So that's 8 out of 26. It's like a 1 in, what? 3 and a bit shot?
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty far behind at this point. Desperate.
Go for it. Go for it. Come on. 1 in 3 shot. Here we go. Let's do it.
Or if we play the Leaf Gilder, does that even open me up for a better play next turn with the extra mana? It gives me 5, potentially 6. If I play Leaf Gilder, I can pretty safely go Empath or Visionary Empath next turn, or vice versa.
You need to dig for the Wild Instincts, though.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe just drawing the card is better for that anyway.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
think I'm gonna, even if I have to discard here, it's not the worst. Or maybe I play Grasp.
1 in 3 shot. Here we go.
Right, nice. So now I get to go Leaf Gilder, leave up Shrouding Mist. But
which is a reason I think to attack with the Disciple.
But he can smash back with Knight plus Patron.
Well, he smashed with the Patron no matter what. We can't stop that.
He can smash with the Knight too, though. I guess I can double block it with an Empath and a Leaf Gilder, and he can first strike kill Leaf Gilder, and I don't really need the land as much now.
Well, I think you can just use the Mist. Trade the Mist for the Knight.
I guess that's a good point. He's probably not blocking the Disciple.
Yeah, and then it gets Renowned.
And I think we actually need to start getting some... We need to pressure him a little bit here.
You know what would be great here? Dragonification.
Don't remind me.
He's like, All right, cool.
All right. Well, on the path to recovery, but our opponent still has a grip of cards, and even though we do too,
Our cards are all 4 drops.
we're a little more vulnerable.
Dwyane would be nice. He'd gain back a lot of life. He'd gain like 3 or 4 life attacking with stuff. Dwyane would actually be ideal right now, I think.
I'm trying to think of my blocks if he swings with everything. I guess it's an easy Visionary Glory Chaser, and then it's probably a double block on the Brute, and whatever he blocking order puts it, I Enshrouding Mist that. I do think Brute needs to be stopped. But then we still take 6, but we'd get rid of 2 guys. Barring him with any combat tricks, of course.
We've got a chain of extremely cheap bars here.
I mean, Might's getting significantly better, which is nice, but...
We're building out, yeah. A friend of mine just texted me and was like, hey, we're going to this... There's a chain of extremely cheap bars that we have here in Ireland and in England called Weatherspoons, and they're stupid cheap. They're like... You can get, like, you know, beers for, like, €1.50, which is, like, $2.
It's pretty good. You gonna go do that or what?
I mean, maybe. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good time. Like even like a Jack and Coke is still only like €4. I don't know how much alcohol costs in the US.
We sometimes in at a local bar here, it's a Real Dive bar. They do their dollar beer nights, and it's just like they fill a cup of beer with like they fill a small plastic cup with like the worst tasting beer you can imagine for $1. So it's an okay deal, I guess.
Our current plan is to time out our opponent. And that's working pretty well so far.
I love that plan.
I play quite quickly on Magic Online, and I have won. I cannot tell you how many games I've won to time.
I've probably lost to time only a handful of times.
I have never lost to time.
Never lost to time. Wow.
Never lost to time. I think it is a. I think at some point you got to start making decisions with that in mind.
The sometimes the narration I can kind of get a little windy, and then.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm gonna pause it while we're waiting here.
Yeah. We're back.
Let's see
Our opponent's moving to attack step.
Oh, he's going for the crazy play. All right. Well, we're gonna.
Well, what you can do here is actually you can put the empath. Oh, okay. You can put the empath in front of the knight.
And double block the brute.
I don't know. No, you don't need to double block the brute. You just Oh, you can't double block the brute actually, and then what you could do, if you double block the brute with the visionary and the empath, if you put the Enshrouding Mist on whichever creature he puts in front, both your guys will survive.
So
do you get me?
Take the Knight of the White Orchid, double block the brute, and then Enshrouding Mist whatever he puts in front.
Yeah, that should save both your guys.
All right. Well, more willing to lose the visionary than the empath, so let's do these two. Take that.
And then that's fine, yeah. Taking the 2 from that guy doesn't really change. Oh, it does actually technically change our clock, but there was no way to.
I guess it might have actually been smarter to double block the brute with our 2 power guys, because now if he has a burn spell in response to this Enshrouding Mist, we just lose our visionary and we don't kill the brute. So in retrospect, I think I should have double blocked with the Leaf Gilder and the empath.
I guess that makes more sense. But you don't want to risk the Leaf Gilder. I think the Leaf Gilder might be too important.
But we're still going to make the play we got.
Like, if he puts the Leaf Gilder in front, what do we do?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, we got there.
All right. That worked out pretty good, actually. Despite the fact that we're taking 1,000,000 damage.
Dwynen, though. Dwynen's what we need. I think we might have to Sylvan Messenger here to try to find a Dwynen.
Yeah, and we still get to do Mighty the Masses follow-up, so that's not bad. Uh-oh. The old Pricklebore play, huh? Well,
Prixies.
I do think we get to at least smash for a bunch of damage here. Ooh, clearing the
That's
forward
nice.
order is deceptively good. So I
think you play the Messenger.
I can do pre-combat messenger. Yeah, I think clear the forward order is more of something that we want to be a surprise. So let's Messenger pre-combat so we can...
You can Messenger and Cleric.
Yeah, with the Leaf Gilder.
Yeah, totally.
Well, let's Messenger first. Let's check out what we got.
No, you can't play the Cleric.
That's true. But I kind of want kind of wanted to swing there anyway. No,
Okay.
Kithian. All right, well,
He
let's
wouldn't have been
take
back in here, I don't think.
Guess at least we hit something. So now I guess I smash with pretty much everything, I think.
Are you trying to race here?
Well, I guess I feel like he's not highly motivated to block, regardless. So
you can
what
smash
this,
with everything. That's fine. I think
what this does is
okay.
lets me get damage through. Like I basically leave back. I basically just leave back Visionary and Messenger. And if he doesn't block here, he takes 7. And if he does block, I get to Might of the Masses. If he doesn't block on defense, I get to play Might of the Masses to like take out Pricklebore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't mind this.
I mean, we're a little bit, quite a bit of desperation actually here. The Cleric play might have been better, but I kind of like...
The 2 life, I don't... How relevant is the 2 life? We take 4, we take 4. Yeah.
I mean, our best shot of winning is definitely getting a timely Might of the Masses.
Mm-hmm.
And eating a Pricklebore here is still fine. Him
Kind
taking
of wish
the
you drew that
damage.
second Might of the Masses. Could have gotten +10, +10.
Yeah, like next turn, potential to go Force Mage, Grasp, Might.
Yeah, if he overextends, that could definitely be... We could steal a win, for sure.
He hasn't played any tricks or removal, which is good. Unfortunately, he's running Chandra's Fury, which is actually pretty good against our deck with the double Leaf Gilder, double Visionary, and Kithian even.
Kithian will flip by the time when he gets to 5, I think.
Oh, yeah. With any luck, actually, with this deck. As long as
Plus
we're not
Dwight.
making our plays by our first play by turn 5 or
Turn
whatever.
5, yeah. Dwynen brings all of our elves out of range, too.
And we just dug 4 deeper towards Dwynen, so who knows, maybe we get... ooh,
Jumperoonie.
I don't
Can't
mind
be too sad
that.
about that. Do we get to eat a Pricklebore? Do we get to eat a Pricklebore? I don't think he's risking that Pricklebore.
If he doesn't... I'm trying to think of this. If he doesn't risk the Pricklebore, and I might, we get in for... How much?
Plus 5, plus 5.
This trade I'm just going to be willing to make. So I could get in for 10 damage here, taking him to 8. He smashes back with everything. We chump a Pricklebore. We take 6.
We don't need to jump a Pricklebore.
We go to 5.
Oh, we do need to jump a Pricklebore.
Even if he makes a follow-up play, I'm trying to think if we go for the aggressive play here.
If he only has one follow-up play, then we do kill him.
I think we go. I think we're desperate enough where we go for the play where we chump the Pricklebore. We get in for an extra 5 damage here, so we take him to 8.
I don't think there's any real need to here because we can use the Might of the Masses next turn instead. Like we have enough mana to do all of that.
No, but I can't grasp Force Mage and Might unless I for sure draw a land. Plus we get the extra damage.
Right. Okay.
I think I'm going for the desperate play here. This might also This also lets us maybe draw another Might of the Masses and
just kill him.
Yeah. Like, this isn't so bad for us, actually. We do have to chump block the Pricklebore, but we get to go Force Mage Grasp, which is got to be close to lethal. Like you said, if he's only got the one creature follow-up, especially.
He needs to only leave one creature back for.
Oh no, Enthralling Victor. He gets to steal Varika's Disciple. Oh no, wait, power 2 or less. Okay, so he gets to take our messenger. We still don't die though.
If he attacks everything, we do kill him.
Yeah, I think he's going to as well. I think we might have just possibly stolen this game, but it still depends on if he's got a post-combat play.
Something else. Yeah.
But yeah, we basically just chump a Pricklebore,
Go to 2.
take 8.
Go to take 8. Go down to 3. Uh-oh. He ain't attacking with everything. Attack with the knight. Attack with the knight. Come on. Please.
If he doesn't attack with the knight, that's pretty wise play on his part. I got to give him credit there. I certainly feel like he's pretty highly motivated to attack with the knight, but maybe not if he doesn't have lethal.
There's no need for it. If he doesn't attack with the knight, I think we lose. If he does, we win. This is all assuming he doesn't have another creature to play post combat, which is by no means a given. But
he's certainly mulling it over.
He's tanking. He's tanking real hard. Although we're not dead then. If we chump, play the cleric, we take 6, we go to 5. We're not dead. We can grasp up the 3/4 maybe.
All right, he kept the knight back, so we got to jump.
Or we're dead. So
we take 6. I think if we draw Might of the Masses, do we win? Maybe we don't, but I'm trying to think. Force Mage plus Grasp, I still can't do. And he had a follow-up play? Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, well, in that case, even if he did attack with the knight, we couldn't beat him. So that was a tough play all around. Let's figure out what our best line of play now is. So we can do cleric. That keeps us alive here.
I think it's cleric plus grasp.
Don't we need to get more bodies out there though?
No. Cleric takes us to 7. Which means we'll have 3 blockers left behind. Right? Yeah. So we'll have 3 blockers, so we can block the Prickle Boar. We block the Victor.
I can also go Empath plus Cleric. In which case, I think I want to play land. I want to pre-combat Empath. I want to see how he blocks Disciple. I want to see what we get off Empath, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I can still play Cleric. And then I do have to hold off on Grasp, but I still think that might work out okay for us.
I think attacking with the Frigga's Disciple is okay anyway, because it has to trade 2 for 1.
Yeah, well, let me do the Empath real quick here. I want to see what we dig up.
Okay. Bottom.
Land on top. All right. Well, let's keep our mana open. Swing with the Disciple. Cleric brings us up to 7. So we at least have some... We can take a patron plus 1 more guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we'll have to do some tactical blocking, but he's only got 1 card left in his hand to our 4. And we are just, well, unfortunately we know what's on top of our deck, and what's on top of our deck is not winning us the game, so...
But you have a Force Mage plus Grasp might. Depending on how this goes.
There's a chance.
Double block here is good for us. Probably just fine for us, I think. Him staying on 8 is actually a bad thing, but...
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's just a chump.
I like him chumping too, I think.
That's not so bad either. That's okay. And we play the Cleric. Okay. So this is definitely winnable. This is totally winnable.
It's winnable.
If he swings out.
But remember, we have a plains on top, so that makes it slightly more difficult. We have to do some real good blocking here.
If he attacks everything and has no follow-up, we win. Because we only have to...
I think if we throw away any creature, it's got to be one of our empaths. But
yeah, chuck a cleric technically.
No, but we have another cleric in here, don't we?
Yeah, but we have a Dwynen too.
But if we draw another cleric, does that even keep us alive? I guess not, right? We know we're drawing a plains next turn.
You must jump. So let's see. You must jump with 1. So I think the game is going to end this turn anyway because he's going to kill us with the patron. So if we don't win this turn,
yeah. I guess you're right. So I guess I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think it's I don't think it's quite winnable.
Well, no, look, if we put the Grasp of the Hieromancer on the Sylvan Messenger, and we also Yevva's Force Mage it, that makes it a 5/5 trample. We tap down his 2/3. He can only prevent 2. We win then, don't we?
Oh my god.
No.
Did you
Can we
just
attack with everything?
I think you just correctly called that. And of course, barring him having anything, but
Yeah, well, I mean, he
at
has
this
to
point
cast
it doesn't really
nothing.
matter, does it?
No, so we just do this, put it on the Messenger, Hieromancer the Messenger, tap down his 2/3, and swing with everything. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Attack with all. Tap down the 2/3. And F6. That was his problem. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Buddy.
Wow.
Yes!
That was a stolen game right there.
We
Wow.
saw the line. We saw the line.
Good eye there, Dennis. That was a good. Aren't you? You know what's the most amazing about that? Sylvan Messenger is like one of the cards I'm most hesitant about, and it's like the one time that the trample on the
mattered,
Sylvan Messenger
totally.
just came up enormously huge.
That is definitely my biggest, like, the thing that I bring to the table that Ushin doesn't is I'm definitely like, wait. If we do this, and this, it's exactly lethal. And
That
he's
was
like,
a good
what?
line. That was a good line. It was more than lethal. It was insane. All right. Wow. Sideboard plan against the Big Angel deck. I almost think Celestial Flare is better now.
Gets a little better. If you're going to bring in that flare, I really want to bring in another planes, though, I think.
Take out what?
I want to put in another planes, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Switch up the mana base a little bit. All right.
Maybe, what are we cutting? Maybe cut one of the empaths?
Yeah. It seems like a fairly safe cut, I guess.
Oh, do you want to... If cutting an empath makes a messenger worse, so would you rather just cut the messenger?
How many
Or is
elves?
having-
Let me count elves again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not counting the messenger.
Yeah,
You know,
that's-
9's actually pretty adequate still.
That's probably still okay. And the trample mattered.
Yeah, it did. All right, let's try this again with double flare this time. Even though the green mana is what we were searching for all of last game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a hell of a recovery. Wow.
That was intense. It wasn't even a recovery. That was like... That's like a basketball game where you're like 52-28, but then all of the team have simultaneous heart attacks and you win.
All right,
Like, that was...
what's your call on this, Dennis? Because we
I
do
think
have
that's,
Visionary if we draw any land.
And we are on the draw. I don't think it's insane. I don't think it's an insane keep.
I'm trying to think how
think-
much better I could hope for. I mean, we get 2 chances to draw 1 land.
Do you want me to run the numbers for you?
Yeah, wow, you got some statistics you're going to bust
We
on
got
me?
we got 15 out of 33. So 15 out of 33 is... So to not draw one is what? 23 out of... No, it's 18 out of 33 to not draw one. So that's 18 out of 33 multiplied by... So assuming we've not drawn one, that's then 17 out of...
It's a little bit less than a coin flip the first turn, right? Because we're only running
Yeah.
16 lands.
So a little bit less. It's like losing 2 coin flips in a row. So there's like a 3/4 chance we hit a land in... It's about a 75% chance we
We
hit
do
a
have a
land
lot
in our
of
first
4
draws.
drops too, though.
Yeah, but hitting the second land makes it much easier to hit the third land.
What about hitting that 4th land, though?
I mean, if we don't hit the fourth land, we'll be hitting stuff we can cast, I would imagine.
I think we'll risk it on
I think we'll
the
do it. All right, let's do it.
on the draw. We'll risk it.
How do we get behind on time? Oh, no, we're not. So we've 13 minutes.
We're still ahead, but that's
have a
another
fun
thing.
trick
The,
for you.
the collaboration drafts definitely you take more time just because there's discussion aspect. But
Uh-oh.
oh,
Oh,
well,
never
Jailer,
mind.
screw it, whatever.
Land off the top. Oh, okay.
All right, well, if we hit the land now, this hand just got really good.
I have a fun trick for you. Click on your time. Now type.
Now type.
Type. Did it not work? You can type in... Oh, God. You can type in your time.
Oh, it didn't work. I don't think. I've never heard of that before though.
Try it.
The old infectious bloodlust on an Okroan Jailer line,
I mean, 3-2 on turn 2 is no joke.
especially when we're pretty desperate on this draw.
Huh.
There it is.
All right. There we go. Okay.
All right, beautiful.
Beautiful. Now you're cooking.
I mean,
I'm annoyed the time thing didn't work. It usually does work.
could have used a white mana there, but still.
Yeah. The cleric will put a quick stop to that Crow and Jailer.
Still need that white mana though, Dennis.
I know. Although, Elvish Visionary.
I'd be more than willing to double block a Jailer.
Yeah, we've got 2 cards. Uh-oh.
If I can't play one of my other cards this turn. All right, so I think we open with Visionary.
Oh boy.
Well, the clerics can bring us back life-wise.
It's true, they do gain 6 life together. And that thing must attack.
Yeah,
and I mean,
so...
like you said, we've already cashed in the Visionaries for cards, so chucking them both under it seems fine to me.
And Disciple next turn with Wild Instincts can...
Actually, a Crow and Jailer is kind of cute with Bloodlust, because you can make it not attack if you want.
Oh, because you can tap. That's a good point, actually. But he moved straight to combat, so definitely double blocking the Jailer regardless.
Oh, totally. Well, if we hit a Plains here, would you want an Empath, or...
Let's see if he's got that second Bloodlust. If I hit a Plains...
Maybe Disciple shuts down the Chief.
I think Disciple's better, especially with the Wild Instincts potential
he didn't have
play
a
to
Bloodlust,
like
by the way.
kill his bad news stuff. Oh no, Pia.
Well, GG, because they're all 2/2 flyers now.
That one's a tough one. Well, let's see. God, that's a tough one. Oof.
Oof. Okay.
Grip full of cards I can't play, and I have to discard. How much are we taking? 8? I don't think this one's recoverable, unfortunately.
No, he also has 4 Pyre in the air. I think
we'll just move to game 3.
I think we'll move to game 3. Move to Scoop Step.
Yeah.
And then go from there. Boy, oh boy. Key and Peel Nalar. Probably not worth bringing in anything there.
The Flare, it makes the Flare slightly worse, but I still think we keep Flare. We, admittedly, we got a tough time with flyers, don't we?
Do you want that Rune Servitor just for blocks? We do have a tough time with flyers, you're right.
And like, get rid of a 4-drop or something, but...
Maybe. Dwyner has reach, though, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. I guess we do have that. Let's keep it the same. I think if we see a better hand, we should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we don't be such idiots. Although we did hit the land on time.
No, that... He had his turn progression actually worked out really well for him. He went 1-drop into attack for 3 on turn 2, into Chief into Pia and Kieran Nalar. He had a really sick turn progression.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I once went Chief into Ramroller into Chief is pretty insane as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'd love to play first, I believe. Hey.
A little bit ugly, but I think it is
it's actually okay. Yeah, can you play the Plains first?
I mean, Messenger actually looks good in this hand since it can potentially find us all the elves we want.
That being said, if it's the first thing we cast, I don't love our odds of winning the game.
Well, opponent mulled to 6. Maybe that helps us.
What we really want here is we want a Leaf Gilder.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would settle for a Visionary.
Don't have a 1-drop. Cool. Good start. Oh, okay, no dice. This Sylvan Master better get us 4 elves, man. Uh-oh. That's fine.
Scout seems beatable.
With our... Oh.
If we get white mana, I wouldn't even mind. All right, I'll settle for that. If we got white mana, though, we could have maybe made him play a Infectious Bloodlust and get a slight 2-for-1. I guess it's more like it's only a 1-for-1 since he finds another Bloodlust. But
he doesn't have another Bloodlust.
Oh, is that right? He missed the...
he could have technically had it in his hand, but he didn't have it in his deck. But he could have... If he only has 2, there's a chance he had the other one in his hand, because Pia and Kieran is obviously still a better play, so...
The question is, do I make this trade now that I'm kind of ahead? I think we do, actually, because of the Flare.
I guess that makes Flare better. It makes drawing another Cleric worse, but I think if we draw... I think we're still playing the Messenger next turn almost no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless we draw Dwynen, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
I'd much rather Flare that anyway. All right,
You play
still
the-
going messenger.
See if we can hit some elves. 'Cause to be honest, anything that's not an elf, we don't really want to draw. So.
Oh, that's pretty good value.
Kithian.
Second time we lost Kithian, but that worked out actually kind of nicely. Now we just get to play a million cards. We get to go double visionary next turn.
Do you
Or
want to do
maybe
double
just
visionary, or do you
single
wanna do-
visionary, find a Celestial Flare mana, which would also be helpful. Unfortunately, visionaries aren't so good against those that pesky Chandra's Fury.
Yeah, but I'm not too concerned about that. Like you said, they've already done some of their work. What's this? This is okay. That's fine. So say if that's P and Kieran, we might be in trouble.
That guy's pretty big. Well, all right, that's perfect actually. Let's play the visionary.
What we can do now is we can double block the giant and then flare
Or
post
double
damage.
block the brood. I guess either one.
Yeah, what I think you do here is I think you flare during declare attackers. Then whatever survives, you just double block.
I don't think he blocks here.
I don't think you attack. Aren't we double blocking?
Oh, you're saying during his declare attackers, yeah.
Yeah, I meant if he attacks.
No, I think
you
you're
might as
right.
well do-
He
might as well do it
declares
during declare
attacks,
attackers
we
to save
Celestial
life.
Flare, then we double block. Flares actually look good right now, which is good. Hopefully he doesn't have that P and Kieran Nalar. Can only
That's
hope.
going to be tough, yeah. Probably best card, best rare in the set for limited. Is that fair to say?
Best limited rare.
In the set, P and Kieran?
Um,
It's definitely up there.
I kind of want to think. I want to mull that one over for a little bit. I'm not exactly sure if I can say that.
Irregulars is pretty tough as well.
Oh, regulars has been nasty for me. I love that card.
The thing is, you can just Unholy Hunger in regulars. You can't
That's
really.
true. Can't really do that to Pia.
No, P and Kieran are tough.
God, there must be something though. There's probably a nasty.
There's got to be a
rare.
mythic or something. It's just the three bodies. Like, there's so few other cards that you can't just answer with one card, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Opponents on 7 minutes. I don't think our decks, either ours or our opponents, are the kind that's likely to go to time.
No,
but if
I
it
don't
comes
think
to
so. Not after what we saw. He's pretty aggressive.
I mean, it's totally possible we could just fling all of our resources at each other, nobody wins, and then we miss a couple, we both miss a couple draws. That could time him out, especially if he keeps going and makes sandwiches like this or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I think it's likely he's double queuing, but I'm not sure.
Or he's writing a novel about the decision of what he's going to play this
Yeah, I
turn. That's the
guess
other
he
option.
could be writing a book.
He played a land, though.
All right, let's pause it here.
All right.
Okay, so opponent's ready. What is he gonna do?
All right, go for the line.
Well, we
Flare
got
him.
our line, so we'll go flare.
It's very difficult for this to go disastrously wrong for us. Like, even if we double block and he casts like
A
a
combat trick. We're at least still refilling our hand, so
certainly still fine.
could go Chandra's Fury here, but whatever. If
Chandra's
he does, I think we get to go.
You mean what are you talking about, Chandra's Fury?
If he went Chandra's Fury, it would eat our Visionary, deal us 4 damage, and he'd be able to eat our Messenger.
Oh right, okay, that's fine though.
Yeah, and
That's his
it
whole
worked out
turn.
even better for us. So if it's a patron, yeah, this is actually okay too, believe it or not. We get
That's
to go
getting
Empath,
flared.
leave up Flare.
I would play Planes here to make our empath a little less obvious.
I see what well, isn't it obvious either way?
It's pretty obvious no matter what, but I think if you play the Planes and you rather than tapping 4 forests, I think tapping 3 forests in the Planes is a little less obvious. Incidentally, I don't think there's any world in which he doesn't just attack with his Ember Myhelion anyway, so I don't know how much that matters.
Yeah.
But-
Well, let's go Empath here and leave up our Flare.
And hit a Dwynen. Here we go. Dwynen off the top.
That's always been my main issue with Flare anyway. It's very a telegraph. Well, do we want the? I think we don't want the mist, right?
I don't hate it.
How
much
badly
mana
do
will
we
we
want
have next
mist? I mean, it works well with the
We'll have
Disciple.
Following turn, we can vision. We can
Visionary.
Gilder
Well, all right. I
plus.
mean, it's certainly better than a land. All right, we'll leave it on top. Whatever.
Okay.
We get a
So the following
free.
turn, I think we Gilder. Although we're gonna have enough mana basically no matter what, I think. So maybe Gilder's kind of useless. Maybe Visionary's better.
Well, yeah, we get to go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because we can go like Visionary Disciple or Leaf Gilder
And-
Disciple.
And we can still leave up our thing. Mist. All right.
Our
Flare 'em.
opponent's deck is really good, by the way. He's got like Immoral
Some
Hellion,
sick rares.
Pia and Kieran Nalar.
Is that-
We
does
got
it-
we
is
got the
that-
best value off of Celestial Flare that we possibly could have asked for.
Uh-oh. That's fine. Like, yeah, look, we get to attack you.
Now Enshrouding Mist actually looks pretty good, which is funny. So I think we
I would
just.
Visionary first.
Oh, okay.
Because we'd rather cast a Dwyer. I suppose there's no world where we don't still attack and stuff.
All right.
We
So
could just cast that. I think we do cast that instead of the Disciple, maybe.
Yeah, you might be right.
I mean, this game isn't ending anytime soon, so I think just getting as much card
Our
advantage
opponent
is
has
really good for
one
us.
card left. We've managed to get super card advantage going with Messenger, Empath, Visionaries. We're like just constantly refilling our hand. And I feel like he's pretty highly motivated to take this since he hasn't taken damage yet, and he's got to think green-white deck with 4 mana opens got a combat trick, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we just play another Empath. I think we keep the card train rolling.
Yeah, especially if we find Dwayne in here. That would just be amazing.
You have to reveal him, though.
Ooh, wow. I think we keep both on top.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, what do we
Yeah.
want to draw first? I guess
We
the
want to
grass,
draw grass
right?
first.
Yeah.
So might.
Oh, I
might
screwed
no,
that up. That's
You
okay.
can put that on bottom, and that would okay.
I kind of want the might too, but you're right. I should have done that in the other order. It's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna probably we kind of want to put the grasp on the Disciple anyway.
I mean, next turn I can go Disciple, Leaf Gilder, and Might of the Masses now too, which is pretty good. Cobblebrood's not very intimidating. He's got one card left, and I very much doubt it's a removal spell. So let's just draw our Might. I think we go Disciple, Leaf Gilder. Wait,
attack wave.
7 mana. So I can only leave up 1 white or 1 green. I think we want to
Leave up
leave
the
up.
whites. Yep.
We want to leave up the Enshroudingness, not the Might.
Yeah, because the Enshrouding Mist makes it easier to take down the Cobble Brute.
But he could block Chief on the Visionary then. Maybe I just swing Empaths.
You could just
We miss out on 1 point of damage. I don't think that's a huge deal.
Well, you could just do it pre-combat.
But then I might not be able to play.
Both of them, yeah.
Or wait, can I? I guess I can. Can't. Well, the Might's weaker then. But I guess ideally I don't even want to play Might. So let's just swing with all 3. I guess you're right. We'll see how he blocks.
If we use both of them and then followed up with a Freakus Disciple, how bad is that?
I guess it depends. Let's see how he blocks. He might go Cobble Brute and then block, and then you're right. We get to use both combat tricks and eat both his guys. Because he probably doesn't think we have double combat trick.
Yeah. I mean, it's so bad for him to lose that. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, and the fact that we're drawing Grasp makes the double combat trick play that much better, too.
Oh.
I think he might make us play 2 combat tricks, which would be fine. Yeah, I think he is.
I don't know if he's going to risk the Cobble Brute on the Visionary.
I think he is because he knows that we have to play a combat trick on this Empath.
He's like, geez, what do I do? All right, so you Might of the Masses the Visionary then. And then we just tap out, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, I mean, we'll throw the Leaf Gilder in front of the Cobble Brute.
I'd actually be more willing to just take 5 here.
I don't know. Worth noting, our opponent's on 4 minutes now. We are on 19.
Because, like, next turn with our Grasp, how much are we potentially smashing back for?
2, 4,
9?
3,
Yeah,
4,
like,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
in
Plus
a tough
the
spot
one from
here.
10. It's 10 with the Grasp itself.
yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, he's not going to hit us 4 times with the Brute in that time. Pia and Kieran digs him out of the hole, though.
It does.
Oh, well,
but
kind of.
he
I mean-
still has to be on the defensive.
We just crunch with all our 2/2s and 2/3. We even make the Leaf Gilder bigger with put the grasp on it, maybe. Did he hit P and Kieran? Did he get him?
All right.
Suppression Bones. That's not that
pretty
bad at all.
tolerable, especially since we're going to draw the grasp now.
He can't attack. Yeah.
All right, so what are we putting the... I think we're putting the grasp on an empath, right?
Yeah, make it 3/3.
And we even get protection on it, too. That's pretty sick. I think we're swinging everything, to be honest.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
I'm totally willing to take a Cobble Brute. And I seriously doubt he can afford to
Interfere
attack
with
with a
this.
Cobble Brute.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit him for 8. He's dead next turn.
So he's got to make a pretty good play here. And he has to have a pretty sick answer for our empath. If
I think it's
Shrouding
P
Mist
and
can't
Kieran or
answer
bust,
it.
really. It's P and Kieran or bust, I think. I mean, maybe we don't kill him next.
All right, he did find P and Kieran, but we're still in pretty good shape here. He doesn't have his Chief the Founder either.
No, he doesn't. He can't activate them either. So I think you tap one of the Thopters here.
I kind of want to tap. Oh, he is actually swinging his Cobble Brute. All right.
That's just incorrect. Yeah, I think you tap one of the Thopters here. Because then he has to trade P and Kieran, doesn't he?
All right.
He
He
plays that
does
land for us.
have the... I
We
think
have the
we're going to
mist, though.
Enshrouding Mist whatever he's trying to...
Oh, for sure. All right, crunch with everything. Tap a Thopter. He's going to sack the tapped Thopter, and then we'll see where we go from there. It's a fine trade.
Yeah. I'm curious what he's going to...
Yeah, what's he throwing the Thopter at then? Yeah.
All right, this actually works better for him now. Well,
I don't know, look.
he's going to use it. You're right. So he's going to use it. He's going to use it on the... Not the tapped Thopter, but this Thopter, I think. Although I guess
No,
Well, I mean, we're going to
Well, if
make
he
him
does,
do
he's
it,
dead.
and then
He's
we're going
dead
to
if he does
Enshrouding
that.
Mist our Visionary.
No, we Enshrouding Mist the Empath and kill him. We deal 6.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. No, you're right. Depends on... Well, I guess I want to see... All right, yeah.
So we win. No matter what he does it on. If he does it on the Visionary, no matter what he does it on, we win there. Because... Also, no matter what he sacks. Because he either tries to kill the Empath, and we get him, or he tries to kill something else, and we get him.
Oh, good call, Dennis. And we got the victory on that one. Pretty awesome.
The only way it works badly is if he tries to let damage resolve first, but then he just goes to 1, so...
Our
everything
opponent
was
had a
fine.
good deck, too. That was an awesome victory that we got.
Yeah, we eked that one out for sure.
Yeah, we even had to beat P and Kieran Nolar, which was pretty nice. All right, well, that worked pretty nicely. The card advantage in this deck is really amazing. So,
It's not nothing. That's serious, yeah.
all right, let's go to round 2.
Which is probably pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
All right, round 2. We got a nice snap keep here, too. This is a great hand.
Mm-hmm.
We get to
Are you
go
recording?
Gilder and Empath. Yes. Yes, we
You
are.
are. My bad. All right. Yeah, we get to go turn 3 Empath. Which is just good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Our opponent's an old player, I think. I'm pretty sure that icon's pretty old. The Jin one.
I don't even recognize that one, yeah.
If you right-click on it, it should tell you what it is.
Frenetic Efreet.
Sweet. Yeah, try the time thing now. Click on your time and try to type in it, because it definitely works for me.
Oh, you're right.
There you go.
But that's a weird. How do you get
Feature?
it back?
Just click somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that stupid?
Yeah. You'd think they would have fixed that one by now.
It's just a blank text field. Like,
God, what's up with
what is
people playing Jailer?
I don't know, if he puts a Bloodlust on it, we're fine. We're actually just fine.
We're gonna have back-to-back opponents go on the Jailer Infectious Bloodlust plan.
We're gonna have a sick turn 6 where we dump those Force Mages. Oh, no land. Or is he
I
playing
think
second land?
he's got the post-combat land. No way he kept a one-lander.
I hate it when people do that. It's so frustrating.
That was a good draw.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The old
You
Leaf
could jump
Gilder
his
Impact.
3-drop here, although it's not really great because then you don't get to attack with the thing you wild
I
instinct.
mean, technically, we could go on the Force Mage plan instead of the Empath. It's not like
I
we
think
need.
just run Empath.
We don't need to do Empath, and it lets us beat down a little bit better if we do Force Mage.
I still think I want an Empath. almost always. Why, really? That doesn't work.
He's gonna he's upkeeping the Leaf Gilder. Wow. That's actually kind of surprising. I think I'm
that
okay.
Seems fine for us.
I'm certainly okay with it. I think we're still gonna play. Oh well, perfect.
Can play that.
What do you know?
That's a 3-mana Rishadan port. Like, that's a disaster.
Yeah, we're looking really good now.
I mean, if he doesn't have a 3-drop, I mean, it certainly makes sense, but I don't love it.
I love seeing that. That's good. Is
All
he
right,
gonna do it
have...
again? Oh my god. That's
wow.
pretty insane.
I mean, if we don't draw a land, we can't.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go Force Mage if we don't draw a land. Did draw the land, so we just get to swing and play Empath. It's pretty good.
You don't want a Wild Instincts as Jailer?
No, I actually really want his Jailer to stick around now.
Yeah, if the game continues this way, I like our odds. Dwynen. Come on, Dwynen.
How badly do I want to flare? I kind of want the flare, but
for what?
We're definitely going to bottom that for the first.
I think we can bottom both.
For the first 5-drop he plays, I guess.
What can he 5-drop that we can't Wild Instincts with Might of the Masses through? You know?
All right, maybe we draw a creature too. And we did. Nice.
Yes. You know, I think flare is too defensive. I think we're going to just start crunching here. Because if he plays a 5-drop...
Let's see if he just keeps Jailering. That'd be great. No, but you're right. We got an easy out for 5-drops. In fact, we can probably just Force Mage power through Might of the Masses if he blocks, depending on what
he can't be doing it again.
He really doesn't want us to use that Leaf Gilder.
Okay. This is just dumb, right? There's no way this was the correct play.
I can't imagine. He spent 9 mana doing that. I think we actually go Force Mage Cleric now because it just pushes through ridiculous damage.
You could just play another Empath, though.
I think I'm just going to push some damage through.
I would have left up the Might of the Masters to play around some kind of burn spell.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Oh, it obviously doesn't matter because the opponent isn't playing any cards except for a Crow and Jailer and lands, so I guess that's fine then. What if he's got a Tragic Arrogance isn't even the right kind of Wrath?
Tragic Arrogance, I admit, Tragic Arrogance would hurt pretty bad. But most of our guys draw us guys anyway, so I guess it wouldn't be the worst.
I think he has to have it here.
He has to have Tragic Arrogance here. I think you're right. He can Chandra's Fury and kill 2 of our guys, which is still pretty good.
He can...
If we walked into an Arrogance, I will feel a little bit foolish, but we still get to follow up with Empath, and we've got good spells after that, too, so...
Yeah, I think that's fine.
It's hard to play around a rare until you actually see it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you don't see
it. Flooding or he has, you know?
If I saw it during the drafting process, it would make my... Well, I would have taken it, but...
I think at this point he has to have it. Otherwise, the other cards in his hand have to literally all be lands for tapping our guy with the Crown Jailer to be the correct play.
We just get to Wild Instincts, Might of the Masses, and just get in for a bajillion damage.
I don't really want to Might of the Masses because then he just jumps with a Jailer.
Well, not if we Instincts eat it.
Well, you mean he's not playing it. Well, he's playing something else.
He's got to make a play here. He has to do something. There's no way he could go 6 turns without making a play.
He's made a sick play. He's tapped down our Leaf Gilder like 4 times. It was crippling. He's thinking. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, I think we got to pause it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, maybe not.
If he had Arrogance, though, I feel like...
You just cast it.
He did have it. I can't believe it.
So we keep an Elvish Visionary, I guess?
And it's a foil one.
Oh, no.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, thankfully we're still in pretty good shape. We drew a card off our Visionary. We drew a card off Empath.
Force Mage kind of got a card out of, and we gained 2 life off the Clerics. That's actually not so bad.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, we're actually even on cards in hand, so it really was not that bad.
All right, that's Instincts.
So we could go...
I don't mind Visionarying, because the Visionary, if we hit a land, we can...
We can go Visionary Force Mage, too.
Even if we don't hit the land, yeah. That seems fine to me. Oh,
Just
all right.
complete. Nah, I love this. We're like completely refilling our hand.
Getting in for 3.
This is considering how much value he got off that arrogance. We're like, I feel like we're still destroying our opponent. And now, like you said, even if he plays a fatty, we get to go instincts, might of the masses, or vice versa, rather.
Mm-hmm. What the hell is this? Oh, is it the Knights? No, it's a 4/4.
Oh,
That's no good.
I'm gonna eat that delicious meal there.
He'll be chumping though.
He will be chumping, but even
that's
that's
a 2 for 2.
fine. He just loses everything.
It's a 2 for 2. You know what you could do is you could just attack with everything. If you play a creature, play the empath, and then just attack with everything.
Yeah, that's true. We're so far ahead on the race. I think you're actually right. So let's go.
You have
Messenger.
to play a creature pre-combat though. Do you want Messenger or Empath?
Kind of like Messenger.
We've burned through a lot of our elves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we had 9 total. Maybe you're right. Yeah. But
no, there's no elves left.
Is the trample gonna matter though with Wild Instincts, Might of the Masses next turn?
No, but like the Sylvester can literally only hit Dwynen now. Oh no, wait. We have two Leaf Guilders.
We do have 2 Leaf
1,
Guilders.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And we have another
7,
4. We already
8.
lost it. No, you're right. We have 3 in the yard. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you're right. I think the only one we have left is Dwynen. All right, let's go Empath. Wow, we're keeping Might of the Masses. I don't think we need to keep Mist though.
No, I think you can put Might of the Masses on top though.
And because we put it on top, maybe he doesn't know that we have one in our hand as well.
We don't have to reveal it, do we?
I had to reveal this one.
Oh yeah.
Because of the Empath.
So yeah, we just eat his Sentinel here, I assume. Could also just get in for what, 8? Take him to 2? Or take him to 3?
Yeah, and we're drawing. No, you're right. That's actually not that bad.
No, I think that's totally fine. Following turn, we can also Wild Instincts plus Might of the Masses. Or just cast another Empath.
I mean, he has to know we have Might of the Masses. Our attack doesn't make any sense if we don't have Might of the Masses.
Yeah.
He might not have any choice, though, really. It's not like he can afford to take. So our choice is, like you said, we can deal an additional 4 damage, but then we don't take care of Sentinel. I don't mind taking care of Sentinel here.
I think we do take out the Sentinel. I think you're right.
So you got the Impulse.
That wouldn't be that bad. Still 1 for 1. But yeah, this is definitely better. We've got Titan Strength.
All right, so still good trade for us.
It's 2 for 2.
2 for 2, he gets a Scry, but the 2 cards we lost, I feel like, are slightly worse than what he lost.
Definitely.
Next turn we draw Might of the Masses, so we get to go Instincts Might. That's pretty insane.
If anything's bigger than that, we just do the same play again. We play another Empath, we bash with everything. Like if he plays a 4/4 here, the Instincts isn't very good. The top or bottom, I don't think it really matters. It doesn't do anything.
I don't think he's highly motivated to attack. He's going to swing? All right, well, we're going to take it.
Well, we go to 18, so that seems pretty good. That's fine.
So now I think the play... Let me think how we best do this. We can go Wild Instincts, eat the Jailer.
We kill him if we do that.
But he taps in response. So we want to do Wild Instincts on a Visionary. And then we can Might of the Masses and get in for...
We can just play another Empath and attack with everything.
Is that kill?
How bad is that?
+4?
No, but we're not dying anytime soon. We're on 18.
All right, let's go Empath then.
You know, I don't think
I like it.
I don't think we need to rush for this.
He knows we have Might of the Masses anyway. All right, let's
Bottom top.
bottom that, top this. He's got a tap Empath. He takes
2.
unless we pump now, which I might not be opposed to, since we know he
Pump
doesn't
now,
have.
He takes what?
We know he doesn't have
takes-
Impulse now, so he could take.
Take him to 3. That might be worth it. With Wild Instinct, it's pretty easy to set up a win next turn if we do this.
All right, let's just do it.
This game 1?
This is game 1, yes.
Mm.
All right. I mean, still looking pretty good.
Second Tragic Arrogance? No.
Okay, so we can go. We can just continue to play creatures. He's only got 1 card left. I can Wild Instincts his Fire Fiend Elemental with a Visionary, so we lose that. But then if we swing everything, actually, how good is that? That might actually be good enough. Wild Instincts Elemental, trade a
No,
Visionary.
because he still taps 1.
He taps an Empath. We get in with a Visionary and an Empath. He blocks Visionary and takes 2, goes to 1.
Not terrible. How much mana do we have? 6?
Might actually still be better to play just like
Messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just better to just
Especially
chill
with
and
the
play
trample.
Messenger. Yeah, just build out our board. Dwayne and Sones. Wow,
Well,
whiff.
We're that much closer to Dwynen now.
We must have dug. I mean, with the scries and stuff, we must have dug close to 10 cards deep. Sure.
What's he got? Oh, okay.
Stab an empath.
We're not attacking anyway, so it's not a big deal.
You could cash in an empath and a visionary for 1 damage. I don't love it, though.
It's probably not worth it. I mean, we've got the card advantage. Yoke Docks main deck? Our opponent's deck is pretty questionable outside of the Tragic Arrogance.
Okay, we can play both those cards.
So I can go... Yeah, we can. Is that enough? I think is the real question.
What happens here is you knight, or what do you use the Wild Instincts on? Maybe the Yoke.
He gets a tap effect. So let's say we go Instincts, Visionary, Elemental. He taps down a 2-power guy, probably the Trampler. So we lose these 2. We have 3 attackers. He has 2 blockers. Seems
what
worth
happens
it.
there is he has to actually block the knight. So he has to block the knight with the Yoke Docks, and then he uses the Cobble Root to eat the Visionary, and he goes to 1.
That's probably worth it, right?
What's better though? Is there a better way to do that? How about if we
I mean,
No.
wait. I can Instincts with my guy that has Summoning Sickness,
That's pretty good.
and then we trade anyway, but we don't lose our Visionary. Then he loses Elemental. He still has to tap a guy down. We get to swing with 4 guys.
Take him to 1. I like it.
All right.
Forget to do it. Crunch him.
And he has to lose Cobble Brute here too, so that's good.
Yeah, he does actually.
All right.
All right, just concede.
So wait, block. He was still alive, but I guess he just didn't see a road to recovery there.
Well, yeah, he's left with 2 creatures. We have 3, and he's on 1 life.
Okay.
Awesome. I don't
Sideboard
like his
options.
deck. I don't know what to sideboard. What do you sideboard against bad cards?
Celestial Flare, only because his creature's quality starts at 4, right?
Yeah.
We probably don't need that. And now that we know about his Tragic Arrogance,
yeah.
we can play a little more intelligently there.
We played straight into it, and we were still miles ahead the entire game.
Yeah, that's true.
He 4-for-1 us with it, and we were still miles ahead.
Yeah, I think we...
I think we stay.
Yeah. Although, you know what's kind of cute is the idea of murder investigation with Might of the Masses. It's like, you Tragic Arrogance? All right, I'll pump my guy up to a 8 power and
Get 8/1/1s. That's pretty intense.
No, that's a little too far down the rabbit hole, I think. Let's just try this
I
again.
think so too.
Ooh.
Turn 1 Kithian.
Oh my god.
Turn 2.
You almost forget that our deck has a Kithian.
Turn 2 cleric,
This
turn
turn
3
progression
cleric.
is ridiculously good.
Alright, beat this. Butt munch.
Problem is, you can't make Kithian indestructible past a Tragic Arrogance, can you? But hopefully we'll have him online by the time that matters.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you have to sacrifice with Tragic Arrogance.
Mm-hmm. He's like, huh. That's, huh. What if I... Is he chatting you?
I don't think so. He hasn't, he didn't play any removal spells, did he? Besides the Arrogance, I mean?
No. He's played a bunch of bad cards in Tragic Arrogance.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think we must have gotten... No, we didn't get all the good white cards, though. I think we were really actually competing pretty hard for white during the draft. And we just cleaned up on green and supplemented pretty well with white.
Oh, we're getting in with the Gideon. We're getting in with the Gideon.
Gotta love that. Grasp, too. Jeez. All right.
So on turn 3, we'll have dealt 6 damage to our opponent. We'll be on 26 life. We're about to have a Planeswalker. So that's pretty good.
If his plan is to hold out until turn 5 and play a Tragic Arrogance, I don't think that's going to work too well.
No. What's the dream draw here? Might of the Masses? That's totally fine.
All right, so we actually get to play a land, swing
Attack.
with Kithian.
Swing with both. I'll make that trade. I know we don't gain extra life, but I'll make that trade.
The trade, the only
it
problem
turns
with the
off
trade is
Kithian,
we
yeah.
don't get to flip Kithian next turn.
I think you maybe just swing with Kithian then. Yeah, play a land though, for sure.
Definitely play a land, swing with Kithian. Because I do kind of want to flip Kithian, right? I mean,
Oh, for sure.
it's pretty good. I mean, I don't mind. Let me think about it. How bad is the trade? The trade's really not that bad for us.
No, it's the same as if he just blocks, really, isn't it?
All right, let's just attack. I think staying offensive here, especially since we know his deck's got Tragic Arrogance, is probably a better idea.
Yeah, he likes it. That's okay.
I think this is fine, actually. Like, we're not going to be flipping Kithian next turn, but I don't know how anxious I am to flip Kithian now. We also miss out on a couple extra life from Cleric, but I still think that's okay.
There's so many cards that are so bad for him here. Like is this even a good
flipping
idea?
Kithian is good, but it's not like busted.
No. Maybe we should have just stuck with trying to flip Kithian.
It's
I don't know.
okay. I mean, getting that guy off the board, that guy's certainly a better creature than Cleric, too.
Yeah, we traded a mediocre 2-drop for like a solid 3-drop.
Yeah. Next turn we get Empath.
No, we want to draw a 2-drop next turn so we can grasp and 2-drop, I think.
Cobblebird's certainly not a big deal. Now I guess we can just attack Kithian because I do want to play. Although, yeah.
It's not enough.
It's
No, you just attack with Kithian and then play the Empath, I think, almost certainly. We do want to flip him, you're right.
He could have the Arrogance next turn.
I don't think he plays the Cobblebrute if he has the Arrogance.
Well, he gets to keep the Cobblebrute.
Oh, he gets to keep it, sorry, never mind.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if he has Arrogance, he's going to let us keep like an Empath. We still have a really good rebuild plan. Wow.
Guess top.
Empath is just it's such a great card. I think this is the kind of match where Empath really shines when your opponent's trying to get high value off of stuff like Arrogance. Just such a good way to and Visionary too. Both those cards are just phenomenal in something like this.
What do you think about if he doesn't have a good play? Like say he attacks with the Cobblebrute and then plays a follow up. What do you think about Hieromancer plus Elvish Visionary? Hieromancer up to
I think that's
Empath?
pretty powerful. I think if he attacks with Cobblebrute, we take it because we're so far
for
ahead,
sure.
and try and flip Kithian if possible.
And then we can just make our Llanowar Empath indestructible with Kithian's ability.
It has to be at end of combat. Okay. So
certainly putting
the
the
other
screws
line,
down.
if I had kept my cleric, we would have had a flipped Kithian this turn, but I still think that's
That might have been better because the cleric would have been untapped and indestructible.
Yeah, I
Which
guess
is
that's
0
true.
Kithian. Maybe flipping Kithian ASAP might have been better. But listen, I think we're still in great shape.
We're still in great shape here. All right, pausing it. Opponent's taken.
Yeah.
All right. Opponent did
He
have
had
the
it.
arrogance, so I imagine he's going to let us keep an empath here.
I kind of wish we'd flip the Gideon now.
It's okay. I still feel pretty good.
He should really let us keep the cleric, I think. Oh, he doesn't know we have any elf synergies, actually.
Yeah, I feel like he's letting us keep the
Yeah.
empath because he doesn't know about Dwynen, and he doesn't know how many more clerics we have. But I guess we'd make this trade if he offers it. He doesn't.
Yeah, and offering that.
So-
Okay.
Guess the
Cast another empath? Or do you
yeah, I
want a
guess we swing
visionary?
first.
I think we swing an empath. Where is that Dwayne?
Don't need the 5th land.
Do we not? Okay.
I don't think we do. I mean, it lets us go Disciple Might, but I feel like there's still a pretty high probability we're going to see some more land this game. With, like, Visionary and stuff like that. And the fact that next turn we can go, like, Visionary Grasp is huge. Alright, that's not a big deal.
Nah, that still has to hit it. Oh, well, it's a 4-turn clock.
We're still winning this race, though.
Yeah, we
Got
got a
him on a
3-turn clock.
3-turn clock.
We can also 2 for 2 ourselves with the Wild Instincts.
Yeah. I'm probably not in a big hurry to do that. All right. Well, got a great answer for the Mr. Yoke Docs. So I guess we go Visionary Grasp, most likely.
Land.
Got the
You can
land
just
anyway, so.
Might of the Masses through it if you want.
Trying to think. Yeah, because I could go Disciple Might of the Masses.
You
But
can
I think we
Visionary
want to
either.
finish him with Might of the Masses. So let's go Grasp.
Visionary.
Let's
I'll
go
do the
Visionary
Visionary
first,
first.
I guess.
Yeah. Visionary first. And then we hit a... Oh. Grasp, that's fine.
Leave up Might.
Get him for 5.
Could be 8, right? But
Nah, no reason to do it now. Although...
no, I don't think I'm highly incentivized to do it right now, right? Because next turn I can still go Disciple Might.
We might leave them both back as blockers next turn. In which case you go Might plus Wild Instincts.
Yeah, that's huge.
Just knock out the Cobble Brute.
I don't even know if do I even have to do that? I can also just go Disciple, tap down Cobble Brute. He blocks with the Yoke Docs, and we pump the unblock guys, and that's 7 as well, right? Or is it? No, I guess it's only 5. Or wait, well,
We can just save that.
yeah. Well, sure glad we saved that Might of the Masses.
Means it's harder for us to win right off the bat here, but you know what we could do?
I want to.
Well, we do win.
He topped that Scry, by the way.
Oh, he knows us. He knows you. He messaged you in the chat saying he knows you.
He must have something pretty sexy on top if he kept it on this board state.
Well, he's dead right now.
Is he
We
just
Wild
straight up
Instincts
dead?
the-
We get to go Wild Instincts, eat Cobble
Kill
Brute,
the Oak
tap
Docs,
down.
attack. Yeah, he's so dead. Look. You just Wild Instincts, kill the Oak Docs, make sure you do it on the 3/3 so they can't shock him.
Oh, yeah.
And then you attack and he's dead.
Good call. Wait, he does have 2 sorceries, though, and he has Fiery Impulse mana up. So it is.
I think it's
So it is possible that he has Fiery Impulse.
in that case, do it with the 2/2. Do it with the one that doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
Grasp of Irons.
That makes more sense, actually, yeah. Okay. Oh. Well,
Okay, we just win.
very good. And looks like we're off to the finals, Dennis.
You beat a fan.
Wow. Did you say I beat a fan?
Yeah, he messaged you saying he knows you.
I totally missed that. And do you have this problem where it won't like bring up the chat? Like I click on
Once the game's over, yeah.
What is that? It won't let me talk to him anymore. So now
said
I
he's
feel
seen
like a
you in
total
plenty of
jerk.
drafts,
I didn't even see his message, and I can't respond to him now. All right, I gotta friend this guy now and say, sorry, I didn't
I
answer.
think it
you
was.
or
It could
whatever.
have been from the previous chat, but I think it was this guy.
Oh, it was in the previous draft.
Well, it could have been. It could have been from the previous player because you know the chat kind of carries over.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, let's go to the finals, Dennis. Yes. All right. In the finals.
Keepable for sure, right?
And we got a nice
2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop elf.
And our opponent's mulliganing, which is
So
helpful.
good start. No, we've been on Skype for 4 hours. Alrighty.
Ooh.
Nice.
You'd almost think our deck didn't have Dwynen, considering how much times we've seen her this draft.
We get to play an elf on turn 2, an elf on turn 3, and then Dwynen, hopefully.
That would be nice. Red, blue. All right. What do we got? Throwing
That's
knife,
fine.
which I think is actually a pretty good card, but
Come on, land off the Visionary. We have a ton of draws to actually hit a land, though. So nice to know we have it, though.
yeah,
Nice to know
we get to
have
go Force Mage into Dwynen, and then have double Might of the Masses with Empath. It's pretty insane.
it. You got it, buddy. Although that is still a trade, but I think we're okay with
Yeah,
that
I
trade.
doubt he's making this trade. I think there's a high probability he's probably just equipping and swinging for 5 next turn, which is a pretty powerful play.
Well, we're going to be gaining a lot of life. He doesn't know that now, but... Like, when Dwynen attacks, we gain at least 3 life.
Yeah.
It's no joke. Incidentally, we'll also be attacking for 5 next turn. How much does the knife cost to equip? Is it 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. This is great for us.
So he has 2 mana up. Could have Clash of Wills, could have Disperse, but we're not going to play around them.
Oh, it must target him if you don't do it. Yeah. He's like, haha, I've got them.
I mean, my other play, I think we still go Dwynen. I
It
can't.
is, because it pumps our team. It pumps our team. So.
Yeah, it just seems too good to pass up. Despite the fact that he's leaving up Disperse mana, I still think, especially since he's on the
Disperse-
mulligan. He
Disperse
also
for what?
passed
Just
turn
the tempo
pretty
play?
fast.
You mean just the tempo where he just bounces Dwynen here to buy time?
Like now he can use the throwing knife plus a fiery impulse to take out Dwynen, but I'm still okay with that.
That's a 2-for-1.
But a 2-for-1 I actually wouldn't prefer.
You prefer to not make, sure. Following turn, we'd probably just play Empath, leave up Might.
Yeah.
+4.
All right. Well, he's not killing Dwynen with throwing knife.
We actually have lethal. With
With
Empath
double
plus
Might of
Might.
the Masses? Yeah, you're right.
No, just Empath plus Might's lethal.
All right. I think with double Might now we've got lethal, right?
It
give
would get
plus
something
6.
+6/+6.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
He blocks Dwynen. We go +6. We're actually 1 short.
If you play the Empath and attack with everything and he doesn't block, then you kill him.
He's got to block.
But whatever he blocks, we just eat.
Yeah.
We also gain
We
3
also
life.
gain a bunch of life. Like, it's definitely the play, but
Bottom top.
God, I love Empath. And he has to block Dwynen here. Like, he just doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, then we save him. Or her. Crunch. Yeah, he's in bad shape now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's got to do something pretty insane here. We're gaining 4 life. Like, we're gaining more life. We're gaining close to as much life as he's throwing at us.
What's this?
Automaton.
That's no good.
That's not actually going to work either.
Delayed trigger.
Yeah.
Well, is he dead on board? He is dead on board.
Yeah.
Just swing with everything. Don't even show him.
I'll
anything
show him
else,
the knight because he already saw it.
I guess. But he is just dead, right? Yeah. Yeah, he takes exactly at least 7. Or he takes at least 8 here.
Twinan is so sick when you have 4 elves, isn't she?
That's
Oh
lethal.
wait,
Don't
we
bother.
don't even have to. We don't even have to play the other might, do we?
No, he just takes 8 here.
Wow. All right.
Cool.
Well, opponent did mulligan there, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Steamrolled him though.
So options for sideboard.
I don't know. Our deck is pretty clearly perfect, so I don't know.
Yeah, the only change I might want to do on the draw. I mean, the only real sideboard cards we have are like another Flare, a Titanic Growth, a Servitor. These are the only realistic like sideboard cards I could see.
Flare is pretty okay against the
like
knife.
Angel's
kind of.
Tomb might be a little less exciting, maybe.
I think we're okay. We had literally never drawn that Angel's Tomb, by the way.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep it the same.
Come on, turn 1 Kithian. Here we go.
Definitely a keep.
That's fine. Definitely a keep. Turn 3 Empath.
If we draw the
Oh,
land.
hopefully. Yeah. If we don't, that's, also not so bad. What are we going to do if he plays in a Crow and Jailer and keeps tapping down our Leaf Gilder, though? What do we do then?
I don't know. Play into a Tragic Arrogance on turn 7, I guess.
It worked out last time, didn't it?
Did.
Land.
Beautiful. Jeez. Now, now I think Disciple I'd rather do than an Empath.
No, it depends on what he plays, I guess, technically, but...
Disciple's just such a brutal...
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't mind...
I think I still like Disciple because it attacks into...
Those pretty well.
Well,
I like Dwynen, personally. I don't know about you.
Maybe we just slam Dwynen now.
I think we do.
Yeah, I think so
reach.
too, actually. It pumps Leaf Gilder and all of our future elves just get crazy good. God, it's almost like we're playing a constructed deck here, Dennis.
It's like a really terrible, poor color just constructed deck. He's like, He thrashed me with Dwynen last game. Do we block here? Block the Thopter? I wouldn't block the
I
2-1.
almost think bluffing the attack on his part would be a wise move because I wouldn't feel comfortable blocking a Gearcrafter even if he didn't have the impulse,
Take 1. Attacking with Dwynen.
Oh yeah,
makes us
actually,
like
I feel like I should have blocked with Dwynen. A lot of times, opponents
People forget he
forget
has
that she's
reach.
got reach. I've forgotten.
Yeah.
In fact, I just forgot then that she had reach. But
I keep calling her a he. I don't know why. I always call things he's. I don't know. It's really bad.
well, with double Might of the Masses at this point, like
Ooh, you could just chomp it.
we can Wild Instincts the Automaton, and he still can't block Dwynen.
No, he can then, can't he?
He can't
No, he
because it
can't.
gets 6 I think we just eat Automaton and swing at Dwynen.
I think we just get the automaton for sure.
The only other play option is actually if we Force Mage, he can't do anything about Dwynen either. And it puts, because we just pump Dwynen, swing for 5. He can't double block and kill it.
I would rather use the Wild Instincts, A, while he's tapped out, especially because he's in blue. And B, kind of use all of our mana.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Does put a 3/3 on board too, though, but I think you're right. This is a pretty safe play.
Mm-hmm. It's just nice value.
We just get to smash for 5 and gain a life too.
Yeah, that's the thing about not blocking the Thopter there. If we don't block the Thopter, we take 1, but that means we can attack with Dwynen, which means we gain back that life anyway. And we're not as afraid of the Titan Strength because we have the Might of the Masses.
Yeah, that's
on our
true.
turn.
And yeah, if he made that attack and he knew about the reach, there is a decent chance he had the Titan Strength.
What's this?
Okay, we're still actually okay here.
Yeah, land is pretty nice. If we hit a land, do you want a Force Mage or Empath?
Wait,
now I think
did you see? Did this have 3 damage on it? Did you see that?
No? I didn't see.
You have
Did
to
it?
rewatch the video during that part. I swear I just saw this thing had 3 damage on it. That was weird. It was there for a second. It disappeared. I promise. And then we just
Okay, what do you want to do here?
draw like magic. I think we go.
I don't mind empathing.
Yeah, Empath makes best use of the mana. That's probably correct.
Plus Force Mage you can use to get through blockers.
Yeah, next turn. It's probably...
Also, this is just also a 3/3. So...
Wow.
Which of those do we want?
I don't even... Well, I think we actually want Kythian next turn, because then we get Kythian Force Mage.
Well, we actually get both of them. Let's put them both on top, because we draw one now, we draw one at the start of our turn.
Oh, so I guess it's irrelevant. It's which one do we not want him to know about next turn? I think it's the... We don't want him to know about Kythian.
Because next turn then we Kythian plus Force Mage probably, right? Oh, we're just thrashing here.
Yeah, we're pretty sick shape.
What if he goes Plains, Tragic Arrogance?
Round 1 opponent gets, or round 2 opponent gets his revenge. Oh, the old Epiphany. I pretty seldom play Epiphany, by the way.
That is fine. You know, that's called Time Walk. That is okay. What are you attacking for? What's going on?
So wait a second. He's attacking... I kind of want him to 2-for-1 himself here. I think I'm actually comfortable blocking, making him Titan Strength.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Like, we're still handily winning. If he wants to... I guess it's more like a 1.5 for 1.
Mm-hmm. Disperse? That is fine. They trade, though.
I think that's actually still fine. I'd much rather him disperse now than disperse when we play Might of the Masses.
Or the Force Mage?
Yeah, we're actually going to go...
Dwynen.
Well, I was thinking about Kythian, too, but I think you're right. I think we got to go get the life gain back out.
Just get the 3/4 back out.
Yeah. Now am I more comfortable? Am I going to block the Thopter is the real question.
That's the thing. Does he have that Titan Strength, or was he going to disperse if we blocked?
Does he not know about the reach?
I mean, I don't know, that sounds like a silly thing to say, but that's a very real thing. People often forget the Dwynen has reach.
I mean, the funny thing is, I feel like even if we don't block Thopter, we're super far ahead, but...
Yeah, I mean, listen, not blocking Thopter lets us attack, and that gains us back to life. Oh!
We're still actually okay. We still get all the bonuses of Dwynen. I guess we don't get the life gain bonus.
No, but we get the Anthem, which is more important, to be honest. We really want to land here. We want to go Empath, Kythian. Perfect.
Drawn like magic.
It's our 5th land on turn 7. Yeah.
I think we can top both.
I don't think I want the Cleric.
Okay.
Although...
Too late.
I've done it now. Yeah, like he's just like, Kythian, really? Yeah.
I mean, next turn we go Knight with double Might of the Masses and just get it in for an absurd amount of damage. Or even Force Mage double Might of the Masses, like...
I think I'd rather Farika's Disciples.
Sphinx's Tutelage? I think we're going to win that race.
You got it, buddy. That's all yours. What are you doing? That blocks Kythian.
Now I wish we had a haste guy. I really want to flip that Kythian. All right, let's... how much damage can we get in for with Force Mage plus double Might of the Masses?
Oh. Disperse Kythian?
Does have Spell Mastery, too. Okay.
All right, so now we just play out cards. What are we playing out?
We've got 6, so we can go... well...
There's no real reason to play Force Mage plus Knight.
Well, it is a 3/3. Even without the pump, it's a 3/3. We might just want to play it.
Yeah, that's actually not so bad.
Because then next turn we get to go Disciple with double Might.
Yeah, go for it. He's buying time, but I'm telling you, he's not buying enough time to win with that tutelage.
Oops. I mean, a 3-mana 3/3 is pretty good.
Yeah, following turn we can still Disciple plus double Might. You're right.
Yeah, and double Might at the... I mean, he is super dead to double Might of the Masses.
Double Might is plus 12 plus 12. So that's pretty real.
I think he's keeping Thopter back this time around.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine. Please be using Sphinx's Tutelage.
I think it costs 6.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? I played that constructed deck for a while.
I've lost a game to Sphinx's Tutelage before.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of those games, buddy.
There is a constructed deck with Sphinx's Tutelage. I don't know. Like, I don't know how
That
popular it is.
automaton's a little annoying. But if we attack with both and he lets one through, we kill him.
Yeah. Well, I think we actually go.
You have to play
empath.
something. We do go empath, you're right. Make sure you leave a double green, though.
Sure. I'll get a
Bottom
free
top.
draw.
So we attack with both here. He either, if he double blocks, we just let them all trade, probably. And if he lets one through, we win the game. So,
I think we accept the trade.
I think we accept that, yeah. Because our guy's on tap now.
Our Might of the Masses are just so insanely. Yeah, he's super dead to Devil Might of the Masses on attacks.
I mean, what? He's taking 11 anyway, even without the Might of the Masses. With the Might of the Masses, he takes 11 plus 12. So,
And plus, we get to play Disciple,
Disciple.
again.
oh, you got it, buddy.
He does mill us for 4.
He could, I mean, we could mill us for more. He could hit the chain, but
If he has another Cinda Sleeve, no, I guess we still kill him, don't we? Well, no, we're
Yeah,
actually no, we do, because we're gonna have 6 creatures next turn.
he's milling though.
He is.
If it's another
We've only got
Artificer's
11
Epiphany.
cards left. All right, let's go
Okay, play the
land,
Disciple.
Disciple.
Sure. Begin combat. Attack with everybody. Use 1
On
on.
well, if he
doesn't
has, if he,
Well, no matter what he has, we win. He has to have.
let's do it on Kithian because it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't matter. All right, well wait, I think we're actually short. 11, 14, 17. We actually have to use the other one, but I think he did F6, so. Well, maybe we want to split it up, I guess.
Yeah, you want to put it on something else. I would have put it on the Force Mage, personally, if he benches that. All right, we'll just kill him.
Wow, well, Dennis, that's pretty remarkable.
Back to back 8-4s, buddy.
Thanks for all the boosters, Dennis. Jeez, I think
Yeah, no, buddy.
you're my
And a Kithian
muse,
and
you're
stuff.
my lucky charm. We'll have to do this again.
So, thank you for watching. I've been Dennis. This might be on MTGO Academy. I'm not actually sure whether or not it's going to be on our channel or up there. If it is on MTGO Academy, please go check out Seems Good Magic on YouTube. Also, please go check out our actual channel if you're on MTGO Academy, which is Windmill Slime MTG. You got anything else you want to plug, Alex?
No, I think that's good. Seemsgoodmagic.com and Seemsgoodmagic, the YouTube site. Also, if you want to check out the board game I'm working on, it's travelersofstoria.com. And Storia is Storia, and it's a 1 to 4 player, fully cooperative card game, kind of like Magic, but more like Dungeons and Dragons a little bit. But feel free to check that out. I've done some Twitch streams with it on a tabletop simulator, so you can see how it works. But
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
That was a lot of fun. See you all next time.
See ya.